Get ready, Andrews. The Andrews Heritage Festival is coming October 31st. A day filled with community, culture, and celebration is on the way. Big energy, great people, and unforgettable moments. Save the date now and get ready. Get ready, Andrews. The Andrews Heritage Festival is coming October 31st. A day filled with community, culture, and celebration is on the way. Big energy, great people, and unforgettable moments. Save the date now and get ready. Get ready, Andrews. The Andrews Heritage Festival is coming October 31st. A day filled with community, culture, and celebration is on the way. Big energy, great people, and unforgettable moments. Save the date now and get ready.
That's right, the Andrews Heritage Festival. You see it, the date has been announced, October 31st, 2026. And the big question has been all night, inbox, text, has been, is this the same date as homecoming? I don't know, okay? And so, man, I lost everybody over there on Andrews the Podcast. All right, we back. But like I said, yep, the question has been asked, is this in conjunction with homecoming? That would be great. That's the plan. That's what's been going on for the, for the past couple years, and it seems to have been a good thing. It seems to have been good for the town, good for morale for the town. And now it seems as if because of feasibility that, somehow this is me talking now. Somehow now it's not feasible to have that date. So the town has to do what it has to do. I called and I asked and I pressed, and I wanted to know, like, okay, so they don't have a date. Okay, so what are they saying? And so what was said, what the answer that I got is that the district said that it wasn't feasible at the time, right? And so I want to talk a little bit about the downstream effects of this kind of thing right here. All right. They say homecoming the schedule will be released when feasible, but feasible for who? Because right now the delay may be convenient for the school district, but it's very disruptive and costly to the community. And that's not just because I'm saying that, that's because that's reality. Okay? Homecoming isn't just a football game when it comes to the town of Andrews. We all know this. This is no secret. So what's the problem now? That's the question that you should be asking. What is the problem now? What is so unfeasible right now? In towns like Andrews, when you talk about the Heritage Festival, it's an economic event, 1. 2, it's a cultural event. 3, it's a community event. It affects vendors, alumni, local businesses, churches, families, and the town festival that has that again, like I said, that has historically moved in rhythm with the school. But for some reason now, that rhythm, in my opinion, is being intentionally messed with. Why? That's just the question. Why? When those dates are withheld, people cannot plan properly. For one, alumni cannot lock in travel. Given the cost of what it costs to travel now, people need to try to be as efficient and pre-plan as early as possible now. The problem with what I'm saying, guys, is that it makes sense. And it's that I'm saying it. Y'all better open your eyes to what evil really is. And what it does. Again, when those dates are withheld, people cannot lock in travel plans. Family can't schedule around it. Businesses can't prepare like with inventory as far as saying, hey, look, I'm going to have this spike on this weekend. You know what I mean? And this is not something that you want to get like we did last year. And here we go again, intentionally, in my opinion. Businesses can't prepare, again, staff, because it's just it's a bad thing that they're doing, and I'm just going to call it out. Festival organizers can't secure artists because you don't have a solid date. You can't book an artist on, well, it might be this date or it might be that date. Again, if you don't care about building a community, and this is the thing that was bringing Andrews back, that amongst other things, but this was that thing that annually it was a great economic boom for a lot of people. It was a great morale thing, and again, I think Sudha Patel was the one who first started this festival. And the longer the delay, the more opportunities are lost. Good entertainment gets booked elsewhere. Vendors commit to other events. Then we don't have the variety like we like we normally have because of the inconsistency, because of the indecisions. That's not leadership. Leaders get in and make decisions. But feasibility, I guess that's a decision. The one thing I learned, and I'll admit it, in the Georgetown County election thing, to include Andrews and all that, you got to be careful who you support. You got to be very careful with that. Another effect of when you do this, sponsors hesitate because they don't know. Hey man, listen, I want to get in, I want to help you, but when you don't know when you're gonna have it, why not? Because the school district, da, 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 da. It's ridiculous. It's too much damn money to play with. But when you want to carry petty little whatever, you got issues, self-esteem issues you got going on, whatever, like Craig said, you get in there and that power go to your head. You forgot where you from? And what happens? The momentum disappears. And then you have a flat festival, so because what they did what they did to the alumni last year in homecoming, sticking them out there in the damn field out there. I mean, like the position that they stuck them out there in, it is. Yeah. But anyway, what I'm talking about right now, that's the downstream effect of we'll release it when feasible. And I'm talking about the homecoming schedule, the homecoming date. We'll release it when feasible. And you know what's worse about this message? What was worse about what the kind of message that this sends? Whether intentional or not, it creates the appearance that the connection between the schools and the community is being treated like an inconvenience instead of an asset. You're acting as if the $20,000-$30,000 that the alumni raised on behalf of the school is just nothing and that you can do without it. Because that's what it feels like to me. And again, I didn't have 20,000 or whatever, but I'm just sitting back watching. It's just like, this is ridiculous. And y'all heard me say that. It seems as like they're going out of their way to inconvenience the alumni who just wants to celebrate, who just wants to come spend money, have a good time, and see some classmates and move on. And you know what that is? When it comes to that whole, being treated like we're a liability as opposed to being an asset, that's a dangerous mindset. Because in small towns, schools do not exist separate from the community. Point blank, period. They're tied to the community. The pride, the tradition, the support, the crowds, the donations, the volunteerism, the energy around the whole homecoming thing. All of that, and I'm talking to the school district now, all of that comes from the people, the very people that supported you guys. So just a heads up, whenever critical dates are delayed without communication, it does not, it not only creates confusion, it creates distrust. It raises questions about whether the value of that relationship is even being respected. I've said this over and over and over. So here it is. If the district truly understands what homecoming means here, and I don't see why they would not understand what it means, not only to Andrews, but I'm talking about to these other schools in the county. If the district truly understand what homecoming means here, then they should not, and this should not be handled in such, as some minor scheduling detail. It should be treated like what it is, a major event with real economic and cultural consequences, because feasibility for the district should not come at the expense of the town. So I don't know what the pissing contest is all about, but that's some of my thoughts.
Get ready, Andrews. The Andrews Heritage Festival is coming October 31st. A day filled with community, culture, and celebration is on the way. Big energy, great people, and unforgettable moments. Save the date now and get ready.